Hello dear students, hope you all are good and learning and growing day by day. So here is our screen uh, which contains a table called employee, and it is inside the DB1 database as we were working earlier, and this contains some of the rows. So today we are going to learn order by, and then we are going to see how to use a distinct clause. Okay, so these are very simple concept. Let's learn these one by one. So first thing first, let us learn um, our order by first. So let's let's see the result of a select string from EMP and analyze the result. Now if you see, all the records are in a order in which they are entered. For example, first I have entered 401 and then see sequentially. But what if I insert another value, insert into, let's say, EMP values. I'm going to enter a value that is little less than the 4000, that's a 30,000. Name is equals to, let's say, Amit. Okay, so this is my two value record. I am going to use EMP number comma EMP name. Okay, let's hit enter. So row is executed. Now I see how my SQL sorts my record. So by default it sorts according to the primary key, right? You don't have to use order by to sort according to the primary key. But if a question asks to sort it according to EMP number, then you should be using a order by. You, although it is by default process, but in some cases, in some databases, it doesn't do as it does in MySQL, right? So what you need to do is you need to order by clause order space by, and then you need to specify the column name according to which you want to sort. So EMP number, you can see still the same result. And now if you see this EMP name, here you can see EMP name is in random order or according to the EMP number only, and you do not want that. You want a systematic or record sorted according to the EMP name. So what you need to do is you just need to specify the column name EMP name, right? So now you can see my records are sorted according to the employee name. Now you can see these records, Sunil and Himanshu, all are sorted in EMP name, but especially we are focusing on these records here. Although the record is same, but you can see hire date is different. Okay, and I want that records are firstly sorted according to the name, and then it should be sorted according to the hire date, right? And this is true for this. Okay, let's see, it is always the output will be same, hire date. So you can always do like that. Now you can see the record which was inserted earlier is categorized in, you can say, at the top, right? So now here you can specify multiple columns or multiple labels for the sorting. So first of all, your SQL looks for EMP name, and then it looks for the hire date, right? And then if you want to further do it according to the sales, you can do it. You can keep on specifying comma and then specifying the column name. Now what if I want to sort EMP name in descending order? So what you need to do is you have to write order by clause, then column name, and then specify DESC, okay, for the descending order. And you can specify ascending here, which is default, so you need not to specify it. You can simply skip it, okay. And but if you want descending behavior, then you need to specify the SC. So let's do that. So now you can see the list is firstly sorted according to the employee name, but the hire date is according to the ascending order. So now let us see here. See, 331 was the first record for the Sunil, sorry, null value was the first record for the Sunil Singh, and then 150831 was the second, and then 151041, as you can see previously. And if you specify DESC here also, then you will find the first record is 41, then 31, and then the null. Okay, so this is how our order by clause works. Okay, you need to individually specify what type of sorting or what type of sorting behavior you want, ascending or descending. For example, if you want to sort it in ascending order, you need to specify EMP name as ASC, or you can simply skip it. In this fashion, this now record will be sorted according to EMP name in ascending order, and then according to the hire date in descending order. Okay, so this thing is completely customizable. Hope you understood this. And one more thing, you can specify rest of the query as you want. For example, if you want to specify a where clause, you can simply do that, but remember, order by is last thing you need to specify. So where, let's say, cell is greater than 20,000, so you can see the result is with you. Or if you want to specify a null value, let's say null can be detected with the help of an operator called is only. So if you say commission is null, okay, so you will see, sorry, I spelled it incorrect, it should be is null. So now the records are filtered and it contains only the values where column commission is null, right? And then it is sorted according to order by clause. Now let us see what if I specify is not null here. Okay, so it should contain a space. Now you can see all the rows which contains commission or whose value for the commission is not null. Now what if you specify equals to null in place of is null or is not null? See, we are getting empty result. So you cannot evaluate or detect null values using a equals to key operator, right? So this is another point that should be noted. Now let us see what if I specify like this, select asterisk from EMP where commission is null. Okay, that's fine, we can see it. Let's see what's wrong. I misspelled where clause. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, perform some calculation on salary. Okay, so you can see cell is equals to cell plus 10 or something like this, 100, 2000, whatever. Okay, so now you can see we will be having a duplicate cell column, or we have another new salary, we can say that, right? So now you can check it out, but you can see we have a null value. It is, although it is not displayed correctly since the screen size is you can say small. What I can do is I can simply use EMP name comma cell multiple. So now you can see what I am getting. So cell plus 1000 is I am getting 0. It is because we have used a equals to sign while calculating the result. So in this can be done in a update statement, but this cannot be done in a select statement. Okay, so query should be somewhat like this. Remember this, most of the people or most of the student commit this mistake. See, if I use a plus without a equals to, without a complete expression, it evaluates to true. uh, Sorry, it evaluates the result. But if I use it like this, so equals to act as the boolean operator. Okay, so it compares the value of this salary and this salary, and if I calculated, these two values are not the same, that's why we are getting a 0. So 0 is for true, sorry, false, and 1 is for true. And now let us see, if I say cell is equals to cell, okay, so now you can see we are getting 1, right? So this is another thing that should be considered while writing calculated fields, right? So now let us move to our one more operator, or you can say clause, that is called a distinct. For example, if I want to view all the different names in the table, like you can see we have a multiple instances of a Sunil, you can write like query like this: select distinct emp name from emp, and voila, you can see we have all the different names, and you can see Sunil Singh is not repeated. Now if I say, let's write like this, let's say job. Okay, let's run this program, see what I am getting and what is your original table. Let's see from here. Okay, so it is, you can simply compare it. For the Sunil Singh it is president, okay. For the Arpita it is manager, okay. So it is not here, but you can see Himani, it is analyst, she is analyst, or Himanshu, you can say salesman. So if you specify a distinct value, your the another column doesn't give you the unique value, it gives you a corresponding value of the first record. So for example, if I change the job of 50412 to another thing, let's see the result, what is going to happen. Let's use a update query, update emp set job is equals to, let's say, manager for emp number is equals to 5041, and let's hit our previous query and see the result. So for the Sunil Singh, and we are getting a multiple instance, and having a both the value different. So it contains all the records which have a distinct value in a combination of emp name and job. So this thing is also to be considered. So if you want a single column, you have to use one column, and if you want in combination the value should be unique, then you can use a distinct clause with the comma. So now one more thing, let us try distinct and distinct distinct again, and whether it works or not. So it doesn't work, right? So this is all for the day, how we can use a distinct keyword to filter out or remove redundancy from the result. Okay, so bye bye, see you and have a nice day.